Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. And that's the subject of today's show, regrets. Um, I always like when somebody will ask somebody, when you look back at your life, is there anything you regret doing? Is there anything you'd want to change? And people say, no, because everything I did made me the person I am today. And I always think either you're lying or you're a terrible person. But I don't know. Maybe they just haven't had the same life as me, but I can't imagine going through life without having some regrets and looking back and saying, I wish I'd done this different. And especially when I think of stuff like that, I think of things, that maybe somebody that I would have treated somebody differently, or, I wish I'd have known what somebody was going through, maybe, or, just anything like that. Because, especially, I don't like hurting people without meaning to. I mean, there are certainly people that I would hurt on purpose. And I'm not talking about, physical abuse or anything. I'm just talking about, hurting somebody's feelings. But some people need to be, like, called out on things. But there are times, a lot of times you'll say something and it comes out differently than the way you meant it. Or people just interpret it in a different way, and I don't like doing that. Um, I there's times I wish I'd yeah, well, I wish I'd have put up with listening to my mother tell the same stories 20 times, things like that. Um, I wish I'm not going to bother going through it, but there was a time when I listened to the wrong person and I should have checked with another person first before judging. Things like that. So, I don't know. If you've gone through life without anything like that, more power to you. But if you have ever hurt somebody, if you've ever made a serious mistake, and you say, if I had the chance, I would not go back and change it, I'm sorry, you're just a jerk. Well, I'll tell you, I thought this was going to be a bigger subject. This may end up being one of my shorter videos. Because I don't really want to go through and list regrets, Um, I will say, if any of you kids out there, whenever you're making choices in life, think about, how will I feel about this in 20 years or 30 years? Do I really want to look back and say, oh, I wish I had done this. I wish I had said something else, whatever. Anyway, but on the other hand, I will say for the most part, I did it my way. So, peace out, folks.